Have you ever wondered what has the biggest impact in your ability to create financial freedom? As a financial advisor and wealth coach of over 15 years and having worked with thousands of clients, I wanted to give you some insights and observations after having helped my clients build over $2 billion in combined wealth. So, when I work with clients, a lot of them come to us because they want a tactical, transactional solution. Let's say it might be tax planning. They feel like they're paying too much tax. Let's say they've got usable equity. They want to work at how they can continue their investments. Maybe they've got some underperforming investments, or they feel like maybe they haven't made great decisions in hindsight and they want to make the most of that opportunity. Or maybe they feel like they're falling a little bit behind and they want to play some catch up. There's typically some sort of kind of core reason, straw that broke the camel's back, that leads them to reaching out to us. Now, through working with them and actually getting clear on what is the root cause that drives these things, there's ultimately two core things. The first one is clarity. Most of them don't actually know what it is that they're trying to achieve specifically and what is the best path to get them there. And let's think about it, right? Anything that is complicated, that's multifaceted, that has so many different variables, if we don't have clarity around the direction and where we're trying to go and what we need to do in order to get there, then of course the decision making is incredibly difficult, right? Because how do you know which path to take if you don't know where the destination is? And the second one is confidence. Maybe they know the fundamentals, they know the theories, they know what they should be doing, but they can't necessarily muster up the strength and the willpower to actually follow through because there's a little slither of a doubt in the back of their mind. They're like, oh, well, what if I stuff it up? And what's the potential impact of getting this wrong? Now, think about it this way. In any situation in your life or your business whereby you do not have clarity and you do not have confidence, how do you feel? Anxious, right? Stressed. And this is why this takes such a significant emotional toll for people, because they ultimately don't have that clarity and confidence. They can understand the impact and the risk of inaction, yet that is overcome by the fact that they don't want to get it wrong. They don't want to choose the wrong pathway because a lot of these decisions carry significant consequences and can't necessarily be easily unwound. Or if they are unwound, that can also come at a substantial cost. And this is what fuels a lot of these people then coming out and reaching to work with us. And it's also one of the factors that they end up burying their head in the sand for a long amount of time and just enduring it, because they're like, maybe it's easier just for me to forget about this for now and not worry about it for the time being until the problem becomes so significant that they feel like they need to get a solution. So I was working with a particular client recently who is neurodivergent. Business owner, very successful, very good at what they do, sucks with money. Not a finance person. They've got anxiety around their finances, they have no structure, they have no clarity, they didn't even know what they wanted. All they really wanted is to be in a position where they don't actually have to worry about money. They would prefer to be in a position whereby they are so confident around their finances, they don't even have to look at it. And I think for many of us, that's the kind of position that we strive to be in. Most of us don't want to spend every waking moment kind of scouring over spreadsheets and analysing investments and doing all of these things. To be fair, even myself, I couldn't think of anything worse than doing that all of the time. So this is the reason why we implement our Wealth Mastery Machine. The idea of the Wealth Mastery Machine is, firstly, we need to systematically define what it is that you want and why you want it. This is a combination of understanding your money mindset and your investor DNA, creating what we call a real roadmap that spans the next 20 years and documents all of your lifestyle and financial goals over that period of time, and allows us to reverse engineer that into a simple strategy. Allows us to work out how much income you need to earn, what do you need to do to achieve that lifestyle, and then what you should be doing with the surplus to make sure that we can create the financial foundation that's going to allow you to support a future lifestyle based on what you want to achieve. Pretty simple, right? Next, we need to make sure that we make that money work harder for us. And the first part of creating is about creating what we call sustainable surplus. It's not the money that you make that matters, it's what you keep that counts. So we need to make sure that we've got a cash flow operating system that allows us to hold on to the surplus, both personally and in the business. Second, we need to destroy debts. We destroy bad debts, but we then use debt the right way in order to buy good investments, property, potentially funding other businesses. And the idea is that we use magnification and leverage in order to increase our cash on cash returns. And then thirdly, we automate our investments, because good investments are rule-based. For most of our clients, we completely automate their investment strategy. Of course, we can't automate property, but we systemize the way that they go about being able to research and acquire great quality properties. They can basically be done on autopilot. And that forms the part of our create piece. Super simple, right? And then the third part is manage. We need to make sure that we're magnifying our money, that compounding is working, that we're able to stick to the plan and we can course correct as we need to. We're able to increase and elevate income, because over time, we want to ensure that we can shift from active income to passive income. So we want to make sure that we're able to build a portfolio that's able to produce that passive income. And then the last factor is we reduce risk. We take risk off the table, because it's my perspective that we should take the least amount of risk in order to get to the outcome that we want. So this is the basis of our Wealth Mastery Machine system and how we've been able to help our clients get clarity and get confidence around their finances. It's pretty simple, it's super sustainable, it's very scalable. We've done this with people who've had 9-figure businesses and been able to amass substantial amounts of wealth, and also for people just getting started. So if you're interested in finding out more, hit me up in the comments. Love to share some more insights. We'll catch you soon.